Hey everybody, I am glad to be able to make this demo. Been working really hard on a new project called Sermon Slides. This has several different parts going on, but it's been designed to work for large and small churches to take the notes that you see on the screen, the slides, the different graphics your pastor may have or someone during a teaching, and bring them to the person's phone so that they can take notes or draw on them or whatever it is that they do to dig into the word, to grow, to get deeper, or even to share this on social media or share it in a chat with friends. Anyways, all of those things are enabled by this product. And so I'm really excited to just give a quick demo of how it works. So let's try this thing out and see if we can pull it up. Okay, so here's my phone. I've got several different apps already started, ready to go. But we're going to open Sermon Slides and see here. I've already got a room set up, but you would just hit this little plus, and there is a enter code where you can add your it's like a 6-digit code you could put up on the screens or maybe in the bulletin, something like that. Also, there's a link that you'll be able to use that would send people right in either to the website, which I'm not showing right now, or the app to see their screens. So anyways, we would do that. And you see here, it says offline. Um, we will look at the operator side here real quick on how to make that part happen. So here's our operator screen. We have ProPresenter running, although other software would work as well. And then on the other side of the screen, I have the Sermon Capture app. Um, Let me bring this full screen for you real quick so that you can see a little better. We basically have our inputs that we can set up. And this works with one, or you can even do multiple different screens. Like if you have a lyric strip or something else like that, um, different aspect ratios, all those things work with it. You can add the different video inputs into the system here from Siphon, NDI, or even screen capture if you need to do that for some reason. Um, and then you add in a it'll be sermon slides piece here that gives you your different settings and things to be able to capture the graphics. So this sends it out, lets you reconfigure for different services, for different events, or even different languages. As you can see here, I have the English version of our sanctuary configured. Really simple system. So let's go over here. And if I was to click on the first slide here, we can see it, and then we see it show up on the left-hand side is our live feed, and the right-hand side is the slide that it captures. Um, so when we bring on our phone, we can see that um, when we go into this, it has our latest graphic. So I'm going to change graphics, and you can watch it roll across from our live system, and then it shows up immediately on our phone as that next slide. So people can look at it here or, of course, share it. Let's get some more graphics just to kind of test this out. Um, if you have something with motion, you don't want a whole bunch of slides being created. So the system has a really efficient algorithm. It doesn't raise your CPU a lot or anything on your device. So you can still run all your different screens and videos and stuff like that real efficiently. And it only looks for when something is paused on a still slide. So now we can go over here, and we go back to a slide, and it detects that and pulls it in for people. There is a way, if you need to manually capture slides. It'll work with um, like the BitFocus companion software or other automations inside of ProPresenter, or even here just a button click, and you could capture that, as a slide. Of course, it shows up there. So we're going to go back now on the phone. Let's focus for a moment and think about how we want to share these. If you want to send it to your note app, let's say that we're in our notes. I've already got some in here. it's time to start the message. We go in here and we can look at our slides. When one shows up, we can actually click and hold on it and drag over to our notes and drop it in. And so now we have our slide. Okay, and so more slides can even come in while we're up on that screen or even in the background. And you might see there that it pops up a little live activity. And we can go back over and grab that latest slide. Of course, that one's blank with a multi-part build. You can see it, but it does detect what those slides look like. And maybe you wait for the last point to show up before you share it. But then you can go in, once again, grab that and drag it into your notes as well. Now, let's say that you are messaging a friend and you want to send them a slide. You can, of course, drag in the graphics from sermon slides here and stick it in. Or the other option is that you can go over to your stickers and it shows up here in stickers. You can see your latest slides. And so I can share the slide from here with a friend or someone who isn't in service. The other option that you have, which is really cool, is that we could do a graphics app such as Freeform or any of the other sketching apps. And this would work on an iPad as well. So we're in here and we want to take a slide and maybe mark it up. So now we can just take it, drop it in, resize it or whatever with our handle. Maybe now that they have some more points, we want to drag that in as well. And you could line these up or show them different ways. Say this one, we need to make it bigger so we can work with our notes. And then you can use your highlighter maybe and highlight something that's important to you, or of course, draw on it. Little arrow there. Circle stuff or take other notes as well. You could use it on an iPad, which I'll show off at another point. But on your iPhone, even this works as well. So anyways, tried to make this work really seamless for the congregation, as well as be a super simple tool on the operator side, where this just runs. It can pretty much run in the background, and you can turn on and off the capturing through your Stream Deck or through any other automation that you use. So anyways, a really simple system to use, and I really hope that you like this demo. If you have any questions or anything, I'd love to hear, or thoughts, and just really excited to get this into the hands of churches. So thanks so much for watching.